All right. Welcome back to the table, Ring of Contrarians. There's a cat on my desk. Hold on. God damn it, Pinks.
Can that be the intro, please? There's a cat on my desk. We're also stuck at home.
She sat right on top of my notes.
Welcome to the Corona edition of Ring of Contrarians.
No, we're gonna date this.
I'm okay with it.
This is a worldwide event. Come on.
This is a worldwide event, and simply by the fact that we're all on Discord, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to be able to be like, oh, this is their first Corona episode.
This could be a coincidence.
We should just announce it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the table, Ring of Contrarians. Last time, our party made their way down the stairs into the somewhat familiar depths of the floating island. Now floating in the sky rather than the sea. The first thing they came upon was a pile of rotting fishman corpses. Making their way away from that, they tried retracing their footsteps back to the treasure room where they had fought the Collector all those months ago, and found themselves face to face with a solid magical stone wall. Take it away, DM.
All right, guys. So, last we left off, you just got done dealing with some weird bug creatures that had alcohol for blood, and it was pretty good. It was tasty. It was great. It was good.
Okay, wasn't too bad.
And some other shit further down the hallway, but it's fine. But after making it into this room, you find yourself at essentially a chasm that is 40 feet of what appears to be nothing, and then a huge stone wall made of this pearl substance that the rest of this dungeon is made out of. What y'all gonna do?
Huh.
Well, I don't think we can go through that.
I think you're alright.
In case anyone was curious, those crabs, their blood was basically alcohol. Just as a side note.
Oh, that's interesting. We'll stop off for a pint on the way back through.
Oh, and Leafin, looking...
Oh, I thought you were going to say make a constitution check.
No. You're good. No, looking up to the roof of this little chamber, this room, you can see the hole that y'all had previously gone up.
Oh, okay. Well, the hole is still there. It doesn't look like they've paved over that.
Aye, but can we fly through it? Because I can't. Not now.
And you're the only one that can fly, so...
Yeah.
Well,
besides
yeah.
the Leofin.
I mean, yeah, I could if I
But
used a wild shape.
Let's not waste that at the moment.
But who's to say they haven't paved over the end of the hole?
Exactly.
No, previously, last time y'all did go up to that room where that hole did go, and that was the one that was paved over.
Yeah.
As far as I remember.
Okay.
Aye, so should we go back? I mean, I have this innate feeling that this capricious, all-knowing being is stopping us from going through this way. Chad.
Wait,
I don't know what gives you that idea.
Based on the map you've drawn for us, the wall doesn't just start at the cave entrance. It's from the ledge.
From the ledge?
Yes.
The ledge, right?
Yeah, so essentially, right down here is the chasm, essentially. That big area. And the wall starts right there. And am I drawing this in map? Okay. Is that coming out clear to y'all? Because it's a little muddied on my screen.
I was about to say, I just see the gray blob, that's it.
I could see the gray blob and the blue. I was just making sure the gray blob was the whole wall.
So
Yeah,
what you're
yeah.
saying is the ledge that used to be on the other side of this chasm is now just a sheer wall. There's no
Yes.
ledge.
There
Yes.
we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got rid of a lot of those spider webs. We could probably go through there a little bit easier now.
Brydi's gonna draw an arrow and shoot it at the wall across the chasm.
Okay. You do so, and the arrow clinks off the wall and falls into the chasm. It takes about a good, let's say, 10 seconds before you hear a faint clink at the bottom.
Oof, that's deep.
Yeah.
Dio, do you think you could do shatter on that?
I mean, I probably could, but that's a big wall.
Do we want to announce our entrance that boisterously?
Well, I'm more thinking along the lines of with the stairs, how they had essentially just a slat covering the stairs. I was wondering if it's something similar. Maybe they just have it's a little thick, and if we can get it to crack and crumble, maybe the rest of it's cleared.
Aye, we can, or we could use knock and see if the prime will let us in.
Let's not.
Ha ha.
Let's make that plan Z.
Aye, plan Z. Fair enough.
Yeah,
We'll get there
okay.
eventually.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to turning back and trying to find another way.
I was about to say, if shatter doesn't work, I think that would be our best bet.
If we're going up against hags, I'd rather save my spells, just in case things get violent.
That's fair.
It is a fair point.
Well, there was that set of stairs that we passed. That's
No, we
isn't
can
that
always-
right, Jonathan?
Hmm?
We did pass it. We did pass a set of stairs.
In that first room, the stairs you came down, but that's it.
Yeah, that was the only
Okay.
stairs that we hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I know.
That would be in this first room down here. So we'll call this room 1.
Yeah, that's the room that has all the goblins in it, right?
Yeah, it's the one with all the goblins. It's the only one that has stairs,
Goblin
as far
party.
as you've seen.
Aye, now wasn't there a way right before we entered the spider room?
Yes, there was a diverging path.
Yeah, I believe there was.
Yeah.
We could
But
go
that does
Alright.
mean we have to go back through the spider room.
Right, but they've learned their lesson. If not, we know how to. I mean, if they're made out of alcohol, then we can just burn them alive.
It's not a bad idea.
It's very
But it
true.
makes me feel awful saying it out loud. I'll be honest.
Makes me
It
kind of wish I
also
had more
would depend
fire
on
cantrips.
Oh, jeez.
It also depends on how pure the alcohol was. How strong did that taste when I got some of it?
So it was like it's pretty much a straight spirit. It was strong alcohol. So think of like a shot of whiskey or some vodka. One of the two.
Oof.
Okay, so it might not actually be that flammable.
Well, it's worth a shot, I guess, but I think we'll be fine going through there. Especially now that we destroyed a lot of their webs, we can get through a little bit quicker than last time.
Mhm.
I think it's really probably the better option right now. I can't really think of a way to get past a wall at the edge of this. I mean, maybe if we could inspect the wall closer, but
Well, I can't fly over there and I can't
Yeah.
levitate. We're kind of shit out of luck. But yeah, once we get in there, I'll just make a bunch of bonfires and brighten our path. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Might as well.
All right.
Okay. So you decide to go back to the spider room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of a one-way shot. So
Yeah. You make your way back down the hallway and turn back into the spider room. You can see the two previous ones that you had killed are still laying there. One just got like puncture wounds in it. The other one is its shell is almost blackened and kind of cracked in places as it did essentially blow up last time. So how are you proceeding?
I lean over to Leothin real quick and I say, "Do you still have that flaming arrows thing?"
I do, but I do not have it attuned right now.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm guessing Dio's gonna go first because he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this."
Okay.
Lead the way, Dio.
All right. So going back into the spider room, Dio is going to basically just cast create a bonfire to get rid of some more of the webs, so we have a more clear path back to the entrance to this cave.
Okay. Most of the ones that had gotten in your way were towards the entrance that you're at right now. Burning those away quickly. You have a pretty clear path to the other side, and assuming you still have the lantern and everything on, Leofin.
Yeah, I would have taken the lantern back out.
Okay.
Real quick, if it's not too much trouble, can you put like just a tiny little token on the board so I know where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something that we can move around so we know where we are.
Yeah. That sounds good. Let me see.
I didn't know if it was Goblin's extension. Oh, okay, cool.
Let's see. We'll make you get these.
Okay.
We're fucking huge.
Damn! That's a huge bitch!
Fucking love it.
That's a thick ass boy.
That's a thick boy right there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask. Please don't write stuff on the map.
I misplaced the Goblin Sex Dungeon, so I had to make sure people knew what I was referring
Yeah,
to.
please don't write on the map, because it's a fucking pain for me. I have to delete this shit.
Don't worry, Control Z. Oh fuck.
All right. Where did I fucking put? Okay, token layer. That shows up clear for y'all, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I am looking at the map in GM layer with transparency.
Oh.
So everything is a little muddled for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all are like right in here.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so clearing the path, walking into the room. Leofin, getting on the very bare edges of your sight, you can see the spider creatures have huddled to the very back of the room. The rest of you can hear the chittering coming from them, as it almost seems kind of muted, almost like they're just trying to stay out of your way, essentially.
They're off in the corners. It looks like we scared them at least a little bit.
It's better than nothing for sure.
All right. Once we get to the I think it's time for someone else to lead now. Someone with better eyesight, preferably.
Right.
Halflings weren't made for the dark.
I'll take up point again.
Okay. Going into the hallway and starting to make your way back down to the intersection.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
He's gone.
Sorry. Yeah.
You're
I was
fine.
worried for a moment.
Trying to keep coughing off of the thing since I can mute myself. Let's see. Coming down the hallway, you travel further and further down. You start seeing the remnants of Dio's little bloody footprints as they start fading back into existence. And Leofin, you can hear the sound of squelching, similar to the sound you had heard before, or all of you had heard before whenever you were being chased by whatever it was in that previous room.
I go
And
ahead
it-
and... Oh, go ahead. I was
Uh,
going to say
so-
I have the lantern.
You put out the lantern?
No, I just put the hood down again.
Oh, put the hood down? Okay.
Yeah.
Putting the hood down, it sounds like it is coming closer.
From the front or from the back?
From the front, where y'all are heading to.
Okay.
Oh, that thing's back down here.
Yeah, we ran away from it, so... Was there another tunnel that's back behind us now?
No, you had drawn what looked like a tunnel here previously,
Mm-hmm.
but walking down this way, it looked like the tunnels had actually been like molded over again.
Okay, because is that what happened here too?
More of
Yes.
that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what the little gray lines are for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Makes
Indicators
sense now.
that there is no longer a tunnel there.
Okay. So,
So
should
there's
I
a-
move up
there's a
front?
fork back here, though, right?
Hmm?
There's a fork in the tunnel back
Yes,
here.
there is a fork in
Okay.
the tunnel over here. But you are hearing the creature coming from right around here. Just a little further into where y'all are heading.
Well, the only way back is going to take us across the path of whatever that creature is.
All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna take out. Sorry, hold on.
Oh, you're okay.
Also trying to keep coughing off the recording. I'm gonna take out one of my many bottles of oil, and I'm
Okay.
gonna dip an arrow in it,
Okay.
and let's see, how much do I have of? Okay, so I take a little handful of hay from the bales of hay that I had,
Mm-hmm.
and I just tie it around the end of the arrow, and then I dip it in the oil, and I'm gonna light it and shoot it down the tunnel
Okay. Let's see.
like a
the tu-
flare.
Okay. The tunnel does curve. Yeah, give me make an attack,
Okay.
and I'm going to determine if, depending on how well the attack goes.
Okay. Just 1 second here. Let's see. Spell longbow. It's gonna be D20
gonna roll
plus
my-
8.
Just gonna roll my physical die where no one can see. Oh, look at that. It's a natural. How'd that happen?
Oh man, damn.
Just be sure we shift into O for onward.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You enjoyed that movie a lot.
That's a
didn't you?
soft 21.
Nice.
Okay, nice.
13 plus 8.
Wow. Okay, so as you pull out your bow and you light up the arrow, you pull it back and let loose the arrow, almost standing close to the wall, and you let it skid across, kind of like those guys that are doing trick shots with the darts.
Mm-hmm.
And they just skid it on the wall or along different walls to hit the dartboard.
Hell yeah.
You're letting the arrow skid along the wall and down the hallway. And Let's see. What's the range on your the short range on your bow?
On my bow, the short range is 150.
150? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I can make it go up to 600, but that's at disadvantage.
Yeah. No, I just wanted the short range. So you hear the skidding go down the hallway and kind of echo into this skittering, and then you all can hear the squelching sound come to a stop, and then almost like things are popping, clicking sounds, almost like something's rubbing up against something else, possibly some kind of hard surface rubbing up against each other. It almost sounds like the sound of antlers like rubbing together, and then scraping on stone as the squelching sound starts to move away from you.
That gives me an idea.
Okay.
If it's moving away from us, if we sneak up behind it, Dio, you could make those dancing lights look like a humanoid, right?
I've got to have them kind of close together, but I've made them humanoid in the past.
But if we sneak up behind it and you use that in front of it, we could maybe get it to chase that as we're moving along with it until we get back to that fork.
Can I see this creature by any chance?
No, it is off into the darkness.
I mean, I certainly can, but I'm gonna need to be able to see it first. That way I can position the lights in the right spot.
Well, yeah, this is once we get up to it, because how wide is the hallway?
The hallway is about 10 feet wide.
Okay, yeah. Because there's not really a way we're going to go around it, so... Does anyone else have an idea, or...
Well, why don't we just keep creeping along behind it as quietly as we can? Because we can still hear it moving ahead of us.
Right.
And if we get close enough that even you can see it in the dark, Leofin, with no light, as long as we can keep far enough back that and not give it a light source to chase, then we should be okay, at least until we can get to the fort.
Right.
Okay. So,
do you have an idea of what it looks like by any chance, Leofin?
I don't. I've only been hearing it. I don't think I've ever actually seen it.
gotta look at its silhouette. It seemed kind of blobbish with sharp protrusions coming out of it, but you couldn't get a clear look at it.
An amorphous blob.
Yeah, kind of a blob-like shape with spikes coming out of it. I didn't really get a good look.
Well, that's not creepy in a dark dungeon tunnel at all.
Once we get close enough, I'll distract it. It won't know what's coming.
All right.
Okay. So,
I guess I'm going to, because I can see up to 60 feet in darkness.
yes.
Okay.
It just appears to be dim light to you.
Okay. So if we want to make sure we're extra quiet, I might go ahead and just snuff the lantern out then.
Yeah, Sifos can relight it with prestidigitation anytime.
Exactly.
Okay. And I blow the lantern out.
Okay. And the entire party falls into darkness. Leofin, you are able to see everything relatively well. The footprints that were on the ground go into a darker shade of gray than the rest of the hall for you, but it's not too bad. The rest of you, this is complete and utter darkness.
Ugh. Terrifying.
So we're all just
Nice.
like hanging onto each other's tailcoats
I was about to say, might we
in
need
the
to...
conga line.
Yeah, essentially. Is that what we're doing?
I
Pretty.
think
guess
it's going to
so,
be our
yeah.
best bet, because you're the only one who can really see.
Okay. I'll need Dio right behind me then. But here we go. I'll start making my way back.
I'm also gonna keep detect magic on.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Get off, chat. You're going to infect us all.
Dude. They're gonna call the cops on you. Your neighbors are
Quick,
gonna
somebody
call.
get the Lysol.
Ah! Don't worry, I'll cut this out. No one will ever know.
Yeah, I can't call the police. I'm sure they're tired of me right now.
I think of anybody who's
Next
ever
time.
lived at the Buffalo Springs apartments, you were the one who has called the police the most.
Just buy a gun. Next time you see him, just be like, I have the power of God and anime on my side.
No, he needs a
Prepare
big
to face the
fuck-off
wizard's
gun.
most powerful spell. Yay!
Oh god.
Are you ready to meet God? Alright.
Like I double tapped my caps lock button when I was about to cough. I freaked out, and then I coughed harder.
Oh no.
Okay, so y'all are heading out. Leofin, Dio. Who else is? What's the turn order here?
Birdie's
Or
still
the
going to
order.
be in the back because she can take the hardest hit if something does creep up behind us.
Okay.
So I will have whoever's tail, the end of whoever's tail is in between me and whoever's in the middle.
Just keep Syphos in the middle.
I was about to say, yeah.
Keep him away from all the anything damaging.
The wizard in the middle where he
Hey.
can shed some light.
Real quick,
What?
as an aside, I've been boosted to 200 and he seems quiet. I guess that won't matter actually in the recording. Never mind, sorry.
I was about to say,
It'll
yeah, I'm also not talking a lot.
Never mind, that's fine. I didn't think about that.
All right. So,
I was about to say, I'm also keeping detect magic on.
okay, you're keeping it on. All right. Okay. You start heading down this hallway, essentially like a train. Everybody connected to the car in front of you. And Leofin leading the way. The rest of the party, all you're hearing is this squelching sound as something is moving, less than it was before, but definitely like shifting. Almost sounds like it's trying to get comfortable, possibly. As you get closer and closer, it's just
Oh god, I hope this isn't some kind of really fucked up gelatinous cube.
I'm
Oh
waiting for it.
man.
as you get closer and closer, the sound gets louder and louder. It doesn't sound like it's moving away from you anymore. You're getting closer, and Leofin, you're able to start making out the outlines of this thing as it's getting to be about 60 feet away from you.
Alright, I can kind of start to see it, Dio.
All right, how close is it?
About 60 feet, give or take.
All right, I can definitely make something in front of it then. And so, 75 feet away from me,
Nice.
I cast dancing lights, and I put them all together in a vaguely humanoid shape.
Okay.
Distracting DeVito.
So, as how much light does this give off? By the way,
Let's see. It gives off.
It's dim light. It's dim light, right?
Dim light in a 10-foot radius.
even as the full person.
Yeah, no, it's just
Okay.
yeah, just 10 foot. But you can change that as the DM.
No, it's fine. As dancing distraction pops into existence, everybody can get a clear outline of this thing, and it is in fact it's just this. It looks like blobs of something like meshed together, and
that's gross.
things. It almost looks like rib cage bones poking out of the top.
Oh.
You can get like the slight. There's some spots where it looks like it could be like random different types of bones poking out of this thing. But again, you're just getting the silhouette as you're seeing this dancing DeVito standing on the other side of it.
Ugh.
And
so gross.
you see the entire thing kind of pulsate just a little bit, that squelching,
Ugh.
and it starts moving closer and closer towards it. The entire thing just shifting and undulating as it pushes forward, grabs and pulls itself along, and it's moving itself slowly towards the dancing DeVito you have going on.
I'm not drawing that.
Like house.
Did you say this thing's leaving
Amy,
a
I
trail?
have a commission.
Huh?
Did you say this thing's leaving a trail?
Oh yeah.
What does the trail look like?
Oh, it just straight up blood.
Oh.
But
It's a gelatinous
Leofin is
cube that had too much to
Leofin's
eat.
Leofin's the only one that's able to see the blood. It's still pitch black around you guys.
Right, so I guess we just keep this up and stay quiet behind it? It
Yes,
seems to move really slow.
I was about to say, we try and move at its pace.
be careful not to make a sound.
Sounds
God
like a
damn
plan.
What are you doing?
Okay, so everybody give me a stealth check.
Well, we're fucked.
With a triple
boy, here we go.
advantage.
Let's see. You guys, everybody but Dio, you still got about 10 minutes on
Yes!
your thing.
Oh, we still have Pass Without a Trace on?
Yeah,
Yes.
for 10 more minutes.
Oh,
okay,
thank fucking God. Okay.
Alright, so that 7 is actually 17.
Mine's a
Okay.
23.
So that's a 20 plus 12.
Kind of had to beat me. And Dio had to beat me. This is... I feel unloved.
Of course.
Jesus
Ooh.
Christ, party!
Suck it!
Wow, buddy.
Good.
The
Good.
gods
Stop 30.
Good for you.
Good for
God.
you!
Yay!
First 30.
First 30.
That's
Damn.
cute.
First 30 for her.
All right, so that is 23 for Cyphos.
Mhm.
Lufin got a 17. Kaine got a
24.
24. Dio got a 14, and Brydi got a 30.
Jesus Christ.
So
It's gotta even somebody out.
yeah. Walking down the way, Dio, you're struggling a little bit with the fact that you're stepping through this blood a little bit, and it's just you're trying as best you can, but that little sticky sound coming up, and just the smell of this overwhelming coppery scent in this room, in this hallway.
Concentrating and
unpleasant.
casting a spell while also sneaking and also stepping on blood is probably kind of
Yeah.
hard.
It's a lot to ask right now.
You're also closer to the ground than us, so if that blood smells like anything, you're probably getting a better whiff of it.
Yeah. So
Just be
Yeah,
careful
this
not
is-
to make a sound.
this is not a fun time for you, and you're not even, with all this going on, you're not even paying attention to the rest of the party as they seem to just like be gliding over this blood trail, trying to follow the silhouette of this creature, or not having to hold on to each other as much, just kind of keeping your hands out, making sure you're not bumping into each other, kind of touching the wall, making sure you're not scuffing anything. But you move your way down the hallway after what feels like, God, it feels like hours. but in truth, it only took you about like 5 minutes to get down the rest of the hallway. And
I see you're using that coronavirus time.
oh yeah, it's great.
Please stop. You're hurting me. You're hurting me.
I'm hurting myself.
And eventually you start passing into an area where sorry, I was distracted by a car.
What are you, Finn?
Yes. And you start getting up to the place where the cross section, the other path was getting up to the junction.
Aye, Leofin.
Yes?
Where did the goop go?
It went around the bend, right?
As far as you can see, it's still just in front of y'all a little bit. It's going wherever Dio is moving this.
Well, it seems like it's following your distraction pretty well. It's
All
still
right.
just right in front of us.
I'm gonna see about trying to get it to go down the other hallway.
Good idea.
So y'all go ahead and go ahead. I'll keep it distracted.
Are you sure?
If I can get it out, I can cast this and make it go 120 feet ahead of me. If I can keep it out of range for a while, I can catch back up.
All right. Do you need the lantern or anything?
No, it's fine. Once I cancel the spell, I can make it appear right next to me again. Just gives me a few seconds.
Okay. We'll start heading down this branch over here.
The unexplored path.
And once we've rounded this corner, and I see Dio assuming it works, taking the abomination away, I'll ask for Cyphos to relight the lantern.
Okay.
And
So you can see this, and Dio, you start leading it down the path y'all had previously taken, coming here, going towards the goblin frat party. And you still have that little pitter patter of your sticky feet as you follow this thing up the hallway just a little bit, and then start letting your distraction push further and further down the hallway. You start losing sight of it yourself because the hallway does start bending quite a bit.
At that point, I just cancel the spell and then make it appear next to me so I can go down and follow my friends.
Okay. There we go. You do so. You sneaking back, or you just walking back?
Walking back.
Walking back. Okay.
Maybe originally sneaking. So I'm assuming the gelatinous cube that has had too many trolls doesn't see me.
Okay. So as you start sneaking back, make sure the thing doesn't pick up on maybe I should go check something out. You start sneaking back until you're feeling a little bit more confident and pick up your pace, catch up with your friends as you do see the light at the end of this hallway going towards them, coming off of the lantern. Leofin sees him far before anybody else, but the rest of the party does see him start heading your way.
I just weave between their legs until I'm right behind Leofin.
Okay.
All right. Well, if that's everyone accounted for, Cyphos, if you wouldn't mind.
And I snap and turn on the lantern.
Okay. There we go. Before you are two paths. There is one off to your right that curves drastically, and one that pretty much just goes straight ahead.
All right. So, which one? I guess.
Do we want to peek into the one that curves?
I think
I mean-
if we're going by how this is working out in my head, the map, the hallway that opens out directly across from the one that we went in, this one over here, that's not the stairs that we came down, is it?
No, the stairs you came down are
Here? Okay.
yeah, they're right
If we
here.
go into that hallway that's directly across this way, there may be another tunnel that leads back towards our destination. Or at least
Wait,
where we
just-
think we're going.
Just to clarify, you mean this one right here?
This one
No.
up here. By the goblin room. One of the offshoots from the goblin room.
Oh,
you
so
see
we
me
need to go back
pinging?
further.
You see me pinging up by the
Yeah.
goblin room? Yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
one
so
right.
you're wanting us to go back to the goblin?
Yeah. Because I think that'll get us going back around this way, hopefully.
Right. So maybe we take the one that branches going north.
Yeah, the one that branches going kind of westy, and then maybe that'll curve back north towards the direction that we want to go.
So this straight one or the curve is what you're talking about.
Oh, back here. We want to go this way.
Oh,
We-
that's the one that Dio led the blob down.
Why did he lead the blob down the route that we needed to take to go back the way we came? Oh,
I thought that was the plan.
That's what we agreed to.
Don't get mad at me.
sorry. I'm the one that has the map in my head. I should have been more clear.
Yeah, I don't remember this shit. This was a long time ago. Basically, like, what, 10 years ago we were here?
I mean, only a few months ago, but oh, sure.
Feels like it.
So much shit has happened. We might as well say 10 years ago.
Only 10 years.
Shut up.
More like 5 years ago. Anyways. Well,
We may as well go to the right.
all right.
To the one that curves up.
Yeah.
Hi, which route is at a better elevation?
I mean,
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Do either of these paths go up or down?
Neither of them go up or down.
Okay.
they're just kind of straight, but okay.
All right. I'll
Oh,
start
I
going
see.
down.
Bit of halfling wisdom. Always take the low road.
Huh.
I mean,
Aye,
That
others
sounds
might take-
dangerous.
if we
That's
really
fine.
need to, I can
It comes from a song, really.
I can call the hags. Or talk to the hags and see if they can help us.
Didn't you get silence back last time?
No.
No, it seems I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
start making my way down this path.
Okay. He hasn't contacted the hag since y'all came into the dungeon.
Okay.
Okay, so you're making down the curved path. Leofin?
Yes.
Okay. Are you sneaking over there?
Yeah.
You also have the lantern, so
I was about to say so.
Oh.
Yes and no.
yeah. So as soon as you start moving away, everybody's gonna notice the light going out.
It's like, oh shit.
I'll just start moving at a normal pace since I have the lantern. If I see, can I hold an action to stop sneaking if I notice something?
I mean, by that
I'm-
point,
I'm
it
just-
might be too late.
I'm just being facetious. I'm gonna continue as a normal pace for now.
Okay. So it does start curving upwards, and you see the entrance to a room. It appears as the light just kind of stops being cascaded by the walls and just X's it out into emptiness. Right around here. And we'll say it's about 8 deep. Cyphos, you were saying you're going to contact them?
Yes, I'm actually gonna get the coin and talk to the hags.
Okay.
Hello, Auntie.
Hello.
Somehow
It's creepier every time.
I was about to say, somehow it's worse with a microphone and headset next to my ears. We are in the labyrinth and we're trying to find you. Where are you located?
We are located 1, 2, 3 floors down.
Oh.
There's a passage through the treasure room where all that useless coin used to be.
Useless coin? Something's wrong with you. There is no such thing as useless coin. It's useless on how you use it.
Well, we did put it to better use now.
Huh. I guess that's true. Okay. So through the treasure room. How do we get through the treasure room? The way that we went had a wall in the way.
I see you're trying to go the path that you took before. Tisk tisk. Where's the fun in that?
Hold up. You know the path that we took?
You were wearing the amulet, Cyphos.
Yes, of course. We've been watching for a while.
Huh. Well then. Can you tell us how to get to the other entrance? Pretty please?
Well, did you not speak with our children? We had them ready and welcoming.
If it's the children I'm thinking of, definitely not.
Oh, that's a shame.
I'm pretty sure we just we shied away. We're a bit of a reclusive group.
I see. Well, maybe you should give a conversation a try.
Well, it has worked for us in the past. Okay. Thank you. We shall hopefully see you soon.
You hear nothing in return.
Yeah, I put the coin back in the box and in my bag. Okay, so news.
And what is it?
The hags are on the 3rd floor.
Okay, so we need to
Great.
go
Okay.
down.
There is a way through in the treasure room.
Which was blocked by a wall, right?
Yes. And
There were multiple entrances to that room.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, if what I am understanding is, their children, I'm thinking the goblins, were actually supposed to either help us or we were supposed to scare them into telling us.
Oh. Well.
So
I got it. A concert part 2.
Or
Dio, you just sent that amorphous blob of death right towards them.
Well, I didn't know you'd be going that way. I'm sorry if I don't have this cave memorized.
it may also not necessarily go towards them. It may just there was the intersection there. It may just go straight.
As much noise as they were making, I'm pretty sure it's gonna eventually draw them towards it.
Also true. But it may not even interact with them.
Well, here's hoping.
Besides, we could take it on.
Can? Yes. Should we? Probably not.
I hate not being able to see Jonathan's face right now.
I would hate to fight something like that in these close quarters, though.
Also true.
Aye, but we always win.
Well, so far, yes. We've had a couple close calls in the past, though.
As you're saying this, you come to the edge and the opening to this room. It's not very big, but the light is shining off of a lot of... It looks like oil just coating the walls in here. As this kind of sheen that's just... almost sliminess that just kind of is oozing from the ceiling and along the walls and almost starting to pool around the bottom of the wall.
Leo, put out the light.
I snuffed the lantern.
Dio,
Snuff out the lantern.
Yeah.
dancing lights. They're not
All right.
flammable, right?
No, they're just lights. No, I cast dancing lights.
Okay.
I was about to say, it looks like there's something sticky in this room.
Did you say it smelled like oil, right?
It looked like oil.
Okay.
What does it smell like, though?
The smell is
Putrid.
kind of swampish
Okay.
as it starts pooling around the bottom or along the floor, along the walls. You cast this Dancing DeVito up square into the center, and you start to see the black ooze start pulling towards, past, and closer to you as the group.
I mean, I have a suggestion.
Everybody back. Get back.
Good call.
I'll start backing up.
As you start backing up and getting a little bit further away from it, you can, from the very faint light that you can see, almost this smoky fumes coming off of the ground that this black substance is moving over as it comes closer and closer towards you. Moving, it looks to be not incredibly fast. It's fairly slow, but it's moving at a more than a leisurely walk. As y'all start making your way back down the hallway. All right.
Okay, well, what's the plan now? We go back to the room with the goblins, or do we check out this other path? Because...
I mean, in all honesty, Brydi might be right. In that entryway, there may be another path that leads up to the treasure room. That would be our best bet.
Well, if we go down the other path back to the goblins, we're gonna have an encounter with that thing again.
I mean, we
I
can
just
try.
wanted to know if we're doing that. I wanted to be prepared.
We can try this same trick again. Maybe get it to push away with the dancing lights.
No, we could try that, or Yeah, if we want to keep a stealthy approach. The only other option I was thinking was of turning into a rhinoceros and ramming into it.
Both are good options.
But, I mean, a stealthy approach has worked so far for us, so...
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Anyone opposed?
None here.
Alright, back we go. I guess we won't need the lantern for now anyways, so... Dio?
Back into darkness.
Yes.
Oh, just saying, right behind me. Well, need your expertise again.
All right. I'll get those lights back on. So I cast dancing lights again.
I was about to say,
Now?
I was about to say, do we want to hold off until we start either seeing it or kind of getting
Oh,
near
right.
it?
Yes, I meant...
Oh yeah, no.
We'll wait.
Sorry.
No, you're okay.
Okay.
Alright. We're gonna try this again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How quickly down the hallway are you going to move?
I don't know how long Pass Without a Trace has left, so I think
Oh,
we
it's gone now.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, good, great. I can cast that again if y'all want. It's my last time we can use it, though.
I don't know. If things get hairy, we might need something else.
I would personally vote to have it, but that's just me.
I mean, it helped a lot last time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're trying the same exact thing last time, I don't see why we shouldn't have it,
Exactly.
personally. Because the only other spells I can use my level 2 slots for are Lesser Restoration, Spike Growth, Healing Word, and Thunderwave. But I can use other slots for some of that. It's fine.
I was about to say, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'd personally vote to have it. I know it would have
I
helped my
second
ass.
that motion.
All right, let's go ahead and do it then. Kinda, you okay with this? Hello? Antonio!
Antonio, get off Final Fantasy.
Antonio.
He
Fuck,
died.
He
You
gone.
murdered him.
He fell
Oh, no.
asleep.
Shit. Someone call his sister.
Yeah. All right. Well. What if we all do a mention at him, like all at once? Cause like everyone get it primed and ready.
Hold on.
do we do it private or
No,
do
like
we
on public.
Yeah.
on public? Okay. So
So I got mine ready.
Ready?
Ready.
All right.
ready.
All right. 3,
Ready.
2,
Aim.
1, go.
Fire.
Holy shit.
God.
All right. Fire at will, everybody.
Will,
Keep
duck!
firing. Keep firing.
Keep firing, assholes.
Oh God. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. I'm about to say if he eventually comes back in, well,
He's just gone down. Okay. Okay.
Good job. All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll fix it in post. Anyways.
Okay. That wasn't my best read. I'm sorry. I
No,
need
that's
water.
All right. So,
So I assumed the stance and I cast Pass Without a Trace yet again.
okay.
What's the
And
stance?
Third and
everybody-
final time.
Everybody gets it this time. So, y'all start making your way up through the hallway, and Dio, the feeling of sort of gliding over this sticky puddle is way nicer than what you had to deal with before. So, are y'all sneaking or just moving at a good pace? It's,
I say
normal,
sneak.
slow, sneak, or fast, essentially.
I'd say
Sneak.
Sneak. Okay.
Sneak.
We know there's something ahead of us.
Yeah.
So.
Got a sneak.
You gotta be
Okay.
careful.
Everybody give me a stealth check.
Sneak check.
Yay.
Oop.
Sneak.
Damn, boy.
Imagine
Yeah.
needing a +10 and mega lol.
Oh my god. That's a
Jesus Christ, yo.
Well, I'm invisible.
No joke.
Yeah.
You almost got a 40 just off of that shit. That's fucking stupid.
God damn.
Gosh dang.
Oof.
Like, imagine
hello.
if Pass Without a Trace
he
worked
rolled.
on performance.
Yeah.
Is he
sorry,
just
guys.
muted?
we thought you'd fallen asleep at the computer again.
Oh no. My dog was needing some
Skittles?
relief.
Ah.
Don't we all?
Did you get all of our messages though?
Yeah, I saw the 9+ notifications on the
Good.
iPhone.
He's in there just like,
My bad.
Nah,
Yeah,
you're
you
good, man.
Okay, so look at that.
Antonio
Theo and
tied with
Kaine
me.
both tied. Let's see.
Oh.
Kill me. Let's see. All right, so Brydi, which one was yours?
I got a
Very
19.
Imagine making less than 20 omega lol.
Jared?
I'm kidding. I'm
Dude,
kidding.
she's gonna come over there and beat your ass. She will break quarantine for this.
Oh, god damn it. Cyphos,
24.
Leafin,
23.
Dio got
36.
36, and Kaine got the
26.
36.
36.
Oh yeah, 30.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, +8 or +10.
Yeah,
yeah.
you get a +10.
Jesus Christ, boy.
So, all right. Two of you seem to kind of just meld with the shadows. The rest of you are doing really great, and y'all don't have to worry about much as you sneak your way down the hallway. It takes you a good. Feels like a good. Let's see, 1, 2, 2. It takes you about 30 minutes to get up to the bend, and you can hear the faint screams of what sounds like goblins. And
Are they
welching
party
noise.
screams? I knew it. I knew it. We murdered our guides.
Oh.
Okay, well, one, we don't actually know that these are the children they were talking about. I'm just gonna throw that out
And
there.
2, were they party screams? Because last time it sounded like it could have been a torture chamber.
I was about to say, it
But
also
actually-
sounded
And
like
3,
goblin
we didn't
farm.
actually murder them. The gelatinous cube did.
That's true.
Listen,
Let's
Or
okay.
what
just
I assume is a gelatinous cube.
Slowly sneak our way up to the entrance and stay outside of the actual cave
Fight.
until we have a good understanding of what actually is going on in there. Like peeking around the entrance, Scooby-Doo style.
Okay.
I was about to say, all of us
So-
are like heads stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
Y'all continue to sneak your way over there. It takes another 5 minutes, and as you're slowly moving and making sure you're not making any noise, gotta stay in the shadows. You can hear the screams get louder, and then kind of quieter as there appear to be less of them. Some of them going up in pitch before a sound abruptly ends, and eventually you make your way to the entrance right there. Peeking in, you see but a mere 5 goblins left, broken bodies all over the place,
Oh no.
and this huge amorphous it looks like an amalgamation of different muscles, organs, and bones just shifting and moving and one of the goblins is lifting up a fucking. It looks like it pulled a plank of wood off of something, is lifting it up and trying to rush towards it, and a meaty portion of this thing just shoots out a bone poking out of this pseudopod, and it just... Oh, God.
Bless you.
That's what it did.
Yes.
That's the sound it made when it impacted with the goblin, and the goblin just
Yes.
went
Oh, God.
dead.
As it just skewers this goblin, and the bone pierces out its back, the goblin flies off of the bone as the momentum carried it, and it flies over into a wall. The rest of them look completely... There's puddles of urine underneath each one of them, and they are trying to back away towards one of the hallways.
Should we try and help them?
Yeah, I think at this point they're trying to. It's pretty obvious which hallway they're trying to retreat down. That's the one we need to go to, and we're not going to get through this room without finishing this thing off.
All right. How far away are we from this gelatinous cube? Like standing right now.
It definitely does not look like a gelatinous cube.
Or well, this
this
thing.
This
thing,
gelatinous mass.
this abomination.
abomination.
Is it more than
You-
20 feet?
Yes, it is more than 20 feet.
Excellent.
It is-
I'm gonna
good.
shapeshift into a rhino and use my movement. to charge
Hold
it.
on.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
Damn it.
Before he does this, Ray of
I still got
Frost.
stealth, so can it be a stealth attack? I got plus 10.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I mean, for this, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Y'all are gonna get a surprise round.
Nice.
Oh, cool. I was mostly being.
Son of a bitch!
Oh my God.
Wow.
I wanted that-
You don't get to be a part of the surprise round.
I wanted the surprise round. Damn it. Well, hey, at least I got my animal shape on already.
Hey, at least Leofin's not fucking last. Ugh.
Oh, I am.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
just not.
That's fucking suck. We're all low except for Kaine. Hey,
fine.
Dio.
Goblins will help
I'll
us.
take this as always.
Okay.
Okay.
So stupid.
Good
Oh my
God.
God.
Antonio, imagine getting less than 10 Omega lol.
Dio?
I'm gonna
Is
come over to
going
your
to
place.
die.
I'm gonna go over to your place and poop in your pillow.
I swear to God, Jared, that is enough.
I only have the highest initiative. What the fuck is happening?
Where did this Omega Law start coming from anyway? You never said that before literally today.
Oh,
Quarantine has got him too much into the internet.
Oh my God.
He delved too deep.
I believe
I'm
it.
literally
I'm gonna call your
breaking.
neighbor, have him cut the line again.
Bitch, don't.
I'm gonna cut it. It's for your own good.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Okay, do this and no, please. How big is a rhino, Leofin?
It's a large.
Yes,
Creature?
that is a-
It's thick.
Okay. All right, so.
Yeah, large beast.
All right. Let's see. Starting from the top, Leofin, what was your initiative?
7.
Okay. True. Dio.
17.
Okay.
I got 20.
Syphos.
I got a 1.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Brydi.
4. That's a
Ooh.
4.
Okay. And we'll roll that one. Okay. That brings us to top of the round. Kaine, it's your turn.
Oh, this is the surprise round?
Yeah.
Yay. You're
Okay.
welcome.
So. Ora, ora.
You wanna rush up on them
That's literally all I do.
as well. Okay. Rushing up on the blob. Give me attacks.
These all advantage.
No,
They're not allies.
you have nothing. You are murder sandwiching with nothing.
It's called sneak surprise round.
Yeah.
Well,
That's-
you know,
Oh,
I mean, it is surprise, so yeah. Go ahead with advantage then.
Neat.
As you sneak up on this motherfucker. Let's see.
Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Alright, we're on
Nice.
fast roll.
Okay,
Just because they're not all
1,
natural 20s.
2, 3 of those hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's at least 16.
Okay. So that's 21. And then I like to use 3 charges of the staff of striking.
How many charges do you have left on that thing?
I have
'Cause you were running
5.
low earlier.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Does it come back on a short rest, or does it require dawn to leave? Because you used quite a bit of it the last time.
Yeah, Dawn. It gains 1d6 plus 4.
All right.
Can it be done yet?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
Fresh.
Yeah, you got 2 more charges left on it.
Be careful, it might explode.
So that's 1, 2, 3. So total, that is 46.
Not
Okay.
bad.
And then I like to use the stunning strike.
Okay. Boom.
Con save
Right,
of 14.
so con save of 14. This thing's con.
Ferris, get down.
That is a pass.
Dang it.
You got a 15.
Damn.
All right, so you are out of your staff of striking now. Use the last of it on this guy as you come up and start wailing on him. First strike with your staff misses as its body just kind of undulates a little bit, and then the second one strikes firmly, and you can see the force ripple through its body. Come around with a quick 2 kicks, and it took a hefty amount of damage right there. For sure.
Good.
All right. And that will bring us to Dio. It is your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Dio is going to cast. Where's it at? Hold on. I had it pulled up. Phantasmal Force on this fucking thing.
Okay.
So basically, I craft an illusion.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it think that it's being attacked on the opposite side, not where Kaine is, but the opposite side of Kaine. It's being
Okay,
attacked
I
by
believe
like,
there's an intelligence thing on that.
yes, yeah. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw of 17.
Is there a requirement for how stupid this thing is?
How stupid is this thing?
I was about to say, yeah, if it's like 3 or under or something like that.
Let me check.
Oh man. I was wondering if this was going to be the same gelatinous cube, but it's not a cube at all.
This spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Nope. It is a mass of gross, disgusting amalgamation.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay. But it doesn't say anything about if its intelligence is too low.
Well, that's what I'm trying to find, because it would make sense if its intelligence is too low, then it would automatically succeed or just couldn't be affected.
Yeah. I know some illusions are like that. So.
Well, you can fool a dog into thinking that you're throwing a ball that you don't have.
Yeah, but I have a
dog
feeling
is
that
smarter.
I have a
True.
feeling that this thing is just dumb. Yeah, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have stipulations
Yeah.
on that. I'm looking through the spell and I'm trying to find it because it makes a whole lot of sense, but I'm just not seeing it.
It might not be one of the ones that have that.
Well, although to be fair, it does have sensory illusion, or it does have other senses. So, let's say it was being if it was on top of lava, it'd be like, oh, I need to be away from this.
Yeah.
So, instead of, because I think this thing is probably not smart enough to understand. Well, I don't know. We'll stick with it's being attacked by something on the opposite side of where Kaine is.
Okay.
We'll say it's being attacked by a giant toad, or at least that's what it thinks it's being attacked by.
Okay. Sounds good.
But intelligence saving throw first. I'm sure it can make it.
Okay. That was a natural 16.
That fails. You need to make a 17. You gave me the magic item. You can't be mad at me.
No, that's fine. Magic item.
Okay.
You took this as your spell.
I mean, yes, but the fact that it's a 17 on the save, that's
Yeah, you're good. All right.
So it takes 6 psychic damage, and it thinks it's being attacked by a creature behind it. Or I don't know if there's even a behind with this creature.
It thinks it's being attacked by 2 creatures now.
Yeah, that's as philosophically, that's as much as I can say about this.
Yeah.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to use my sword, my dancing sword, to attack.
Okay.
Oh, actually, before I do that, we forgot when I cast Dimension Door that I had used Tides of Chaos, and so I think I get an automatic wild magic. So if you do the honors.
Wild magic!
And give me a second.
98.
98?
Oh.
Okay.
That could be really good.
I gotta get the book.
I was about to ask.
God!
So does anyone else feel like we're just attacking a sunset,
Yeah.
but it's upside down? It's an upside down
We're
sunset.
just attacking a gradient.
But yeah, it looked like Fluffy Boy was getting like gunk in his eye recently, and it looked irritated. So let's get some medicine.
Scusi.
But he doesn't even get medicine. I mean, he gets eye drops that he doesn't like, but he gets like treats that have vitamins in it. It's like, this is the easiest medicine ever.
Dude, just give your cat some essential oils. It's fine.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid!
Amy,
Anthony,
Yes.
give me a color.
Do you want me to go like off the wall colors or like the regular spectrum?
Any color.
blue.
Mauve.
Mauve.
The fuck does mauve look like?
What the
Kind of a
fuck is
purplish
mauve?
red.
So purple.
How do you spell that?
Purple. P-U-R.
M-
It's MAU.
Mauve. Mauve.
M-A-U.
Yeah, it's kind of like a pale purple, essentially.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Think of like Thanos when they decided to lighten up his skin tone.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
When they turned him into Daddy Thanos.
Daddy Thanos.
Thanos.
Okay, so was this for the this was for the spell, the target. So all right, yeah, you cast the spell on the abomination, and you feel some a wild magic surge build within you, and everybody, you can see it react to something as it kind of twitches away from something on the other side of from Kaine, and the entire thing starts to shift in color from crimson, pinkish color to a completely uniform mauve color.
Good.
That's a lot more pleasant.
Very good.
It looks more cartoony now, in a way. Even the bones are of the same color.
Oh.
We just got it. We went from rated M rating to to like T or even PG.
This is what 4 kids did to Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, do not compare
Way
my
to
magic
dig
to
at my
4
childhood,
kids.
man. Ow.
Thanks. Now we're 4 kids.
Right in the
It
childhood.
went from a Unreal Engine graphics to now it looks like it's just been made out of clay and nobody's done any detailing on it.
I went from 4K to RuneScape.
Yeah.
All right. I'll move down there and then I'll use my sword to stab at the.
I'm gonna report this bug.
Are we still? Is this still considered a surprise, or did kind of the surprise?
No, it's still counted as a surprise. It's a surprise round.
Okay, get ready to get fucked.
I thought, yeah, like each of these things is happening in like 6 seconds or less intervals.
Yeah.
Okay, 13 plus 7, so that's a 20.
Okay.
Let's see here, that's a 1d6. Takes, oh wow, really? 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Actually, let me check. Yeah, that's piercing.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. As the blade sinks into it, Leofin, it is your turn. Brydi, you're on deck.
Wonderful.
Gotcha.
All right, I'm gonna use my move 20 feet up to this boy
Okay.
to get into melee range, and I'm gonna use a gore attack.
All right.
So if this hits, there will be more to follow. D20 plus 7, please. Ah, that's a natty 1.
With
Hey.
advantage.
Ooh.
Oh,
So you
with
do
the
have
God.
advantage.
Okay, much better. 12
Nice.
plus 7 is 19.
That'll hit.
Wonderful. So, if this hits, it gets an extra 2d8 with my attack.
I'm sorry. That 13 did not hit on the sword attack.
That was a 13 plus 6.
Plus 6.
Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. I didn't add it.
All right.
Wow.
God.
That works. Okay. All right. So roll for or what else does this do now?
So this will do a 2d8 plus 5, but it'll also give an additional 2d8, and if it is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 15th strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay. Does this thing?
I was
thing
actually
is,
going to ask, like,
this thing is immune to prone.
Okay, yeah, I was actually about to say it might be, but I get some extra
Yeah.
damage.
This isn't a gelatinous cube,
No.
No.
but it's a gelatinous cube. Just made out of muscles and sinew.
So I forgot the other 2d8, so that's 18 and 11, so 29 points of damage.
Nice, nice.
and it's bludgeoning damage if that affects anything.
Okay. So you come rushing up on this thing, fucking smash into its back end, and just kind of trample down on it a little bit. Yeah, this thing fucking is hurting quite a bit. One might say it's bloodied at this point.
It's hard
Damn
to
it.
tell. Well, it's easier to tell now it's mobs.
Yeah,
This thing's always bloodied. In all honesty.
100% true. That's the end of your turn?
Yes, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Brydi. Sci-Fi, so you're on deck.
Hey, I actually get to go. I'm shocked.
Oh yeah, this is the surprise round. You don't get to go.
That's what I thought.
Feels bad.
Amy.
Amy? Alright, lock and load, boys.
Best that she's done.
God damn it.
Bruh,
So
she
I
dead?
can't get right up on it.
Oh.
There's no
No.
room for me there. So I'm gonna go over here, 30
Okay.
feet. And I'm gonna shoot 2 arrows at it. Because that's
Alright.
all I can do from this angle.
Roll for attack.
Okay. And this is an advantage because you're still in the surprise round, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the first shot. So the first one is a soft 20,
Nice.
and the second shot is a 25.
All right.
I'd say
Both
those
of
both
those
hit. I was like, I'm pretty sure those hit. And then, so it's 2d8 plus 8. Because it's normally 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
So total is 23 damage.
Nice.
I almost maxed damage on that.
Yeah. No, that's good. It is looking really fucking hurt right now. Its entire mass is just almost deflating a little bit.
That's why I wish I could fucking hit it.
Somebody light it on fire!
We've got to stop Syphos from getting those temporary hit points. Come on, guys.
I can't even go in this fucking round.
So that brings us to the top of the round,
Yep.
where it finally gets to do something.
Oh no! I wanted the gobs to go.
Okay, so. Okay. All right, so it's going to make attack on Kaine and an attack on Leofin.
By the way,
Yeah.
it still believes that thing is attacking it.
Mm-hmm.
It can make an intelligence saving throw against the spell, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't pass.
I was about to say, is it
Oh.
the start of its turn or end of its turn?
The target can use its action to examine phantasm with an intelligence check.
Oh, it uses. Yeah, it's not using its action to examine that.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah. No, it's going to attack.
It's just gonna start flailing.
And the ones that caused it the most damage are Kaine and Leofin. So
Yeah.
it's attacking those two. That will. Nice. Nice loaf. Do you have notifications
good
muted on Discord, Ben?
I do, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Because I'm
be
hearing
sending stuff.
thunks. Okay. Let's see. Nice. That's gonna be. This one's on Kaine. That is a 24 to hit,
Yeah.
and the one on
Dude, I'm fucked.
Leofin is a 26.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Ow.
I'm trying to think of what the plus hit is.
You just gotta burst it down.
A lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
Leofin, I don't
It
want to tell you how to
literally
do your
shoots
job.
bones out of its body to stab people.
Welcome to the bone zone.
Ha!
Leofin, I don't want to tell you how to do your job, but don't you have Sentinel?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
you're fucking
he does.
right. Can I use my
20.
reaction to make a sentinel attack?
Ah!
Okay.
Please tell me how to do my job more. Thank you.
Sorry.
No, I'm not. No, I forgot about that. Thank you.
Okay.
He's
It's
like,
okay.
"Thanks,
It's like
My
Kaine
reaction
forgetting
to
water
not
walk.
get hit. You can't forget if you never read it.
Yeah.
If you never leveled up, you can't forget to have an ability you don't have.
I mean, also true. Very true.
Well, and it's also if it
It's so
attacks. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, no, I'm just dumb. Okay. Well,
Okay. Kinda. Is it when they make the attack, or what does that say exactly?
oh, for sentinel.
Yeah.
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature. So if he boops anybody other than me when he's within 5 feet of me.
Yeah. Kaine,
It will actually just take 2 attacks.
you take 19 points of damage, while Leofin, you can make an attack roll on this thing.
Take
Excellent.
47 points of damage now for some weird reason.
Please.
And
16 plus
This is
7, that's a 23.
that'll hit.
Alrighty. I'm stupid. Where was it? 2d8 plus 5. That's a 6 plus 3 plus 5 is 14.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's dead.
Oh,
So, how do you want to do it?
Woohoo!
whenever it strikes out at Kaine, I see the bones fly out of it, and I jam my horn right under where the bones are intersecting the main mass of it, and then
Yeah.
ripping that chunk of bones and stuff out of it entirely.
Nice.
Nice.
Doing so, as soon as the pseudopod had reached out and struck Kaine, you jam your horn into it and just rip a good chunk of bone and flesh right out of this creature, kind of like confetti. Poof. And celebration, it's all mauve raining down around you,
Wonderful.
as you are also being coated in blood. Mauve blood.
Bloody mauve.
Yes.
Bob?
And the goblins are seeing this. Let's see.
Your saviors
Yeah,
have
no.
arrived.
He's gone. He's gone. One of them, the one closest, is just standing there, just like jaw dropped, staring at this abomination get ripped apart by some large leathery creature. The others are just rushing down the different hallways, fucking pissing themselves along the way.
I immediately turn around and I look at Sifos and I gesture with my head over at the goblin.
Oh, right. Excuse me, friend?
I shake my head and look at the ground.
Give me a charisma check.
Just straight
Seven.
charisma? Alright.
Yep.
+4.
You've got this.
Is that inspiration?
From Jared, yeah.
15.
It helped.
Okay. As you shout out to this goblin, its eyes kind of gain a little bit of clarity, and it looks over in your direction.
Where? What?
Oh.
Who are you?
We are
He says that
friends.
in common.
I didn't know he had tongues on still. Sorry.
I don't.
I retract my shaking the head.
Oh, I don't have tongues
Oh.
on.
No, you don't.
No.
He said that in common.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I
shit.
say he said that in common. Listen, if he didn't say anything in common, I was gonna put it
Yeah.
on.
All right, never mind.
Listen, there was a little thought.
As we were.
We're friends of Auntie's.
You. Friends? Why? Where? My booze! It's all
Yeah.
gone!
Oh,
It's the Jack Sparrow of goblins.
trust me. We can get you better.
Hey y'all, Jonathan here. Thanks for listening to the Ring of Contrarians podcast. New episodes come out on the 8th, 16th, and 24th of every month. You can listen to us anywhere fine podcasts are found, and on YouTube. Check us out on Twitter and Facebook @ofcontrarians. See y'all next time.